let's talk about the auto space. Hyundai has unveiled the all-new electric version of its best-selling SUV, that is Creta. It will be launched on the 17th of January. Speaking to CNBC-TV18, the company's COO, Tarun Garg, believes that the new model could actually be a big hit among consumers, says that he's also expecting big spurt in EV volumes starting 2026 itself. Those are some of the visuals of, the first look of the Creta EV. Let's see what the management has to say on the business itself.
Yes, we have sold close to 1.1 million Cretas in the Indian market. Creta has been the segment creator, if I may say, and people recognize Creta as the symbol of SUV. We believe the Creta Electric is going to become the symbol of electric cars in India. We have received some great queries from customers all these last 2 years that when are you going to launch the Creta Electric? And we are very happy to launch a product today. And, we believe, like I said, that customer was looking for a car which comes from a reputed car maker, which is a strong brand, which has the right range, and which comes with a complete ecosystem. I think Creta EV has it all.
All right. How many Creta electric SUVs are you hoping to sell? For example, Mahindra, your competitor, they have set themselves a target of 5,000 EVs per month starting March. What about you?
If you see Hyundai, our philosophy is always that customer is the king, and we should always be very flexible in terms of our production to manage. And also, whenever we say a number, it restricts you. I think India is at an early stage of electrification with the penetration of 2.54% last year. I think if you say developed markets, they are at 10%, 20%. In fact, China is at more than 35%. So there is a lot of upside to it. We don't want to restrict it. We believe that a lot of new customers will come to Creta EV, and our production is geared up to meet the demand of all those customers.
Right. What do you think currently is the sweet spot in terms of pricing for electric vehicles? According to your market feedback, what is the price range that customers really want?
So if you see, based on our market research, the sweet spot of the price is between 15 lakhs and 25 lakhs. I think that is the price range which has the maximum chunk of the customers. That is point number one. Point number two is in terms of key buying factor. Customer is looking at the entire solution, because there were concerns from the customer that what will be the range, actual range, then how convenient it will be for the charging. So if you see, we have provided a very comprehensive solution to the customer. Not only the range of 473 and 390 is very appropriate, but also we are giving a 11 kilowatt home charging solution, which will charge the car in 4 hours, as against 7 to 8 hours, which the current EVs are doing. Also, we are investing big time into making DC chargers at highways. Today, 30 prominent locations have 80 DC charging points, So the customer does not have to worry about taking the car on the highways. Also, we are giving a charging management system for both Hyundai and non-Hyundai customers, which will give access to more than 10,000 charging points across the country, out of which 7,500 are also connected through a My Hyundai in-app payment. And industry first, in-car payment are also being introduced, which will give access to customers to 1,150 charging points. Right. So you can see it's a very, very comprehensive strategy that we are following, and that gives us a lot of confidence that this Creta EV is going to be the game changer. So,
Mr. Garg, the price range of the ICE Creta is somewhere between 10 lakhs ex-showroom for the entry-level model, going up to 20 lakhs ex-showroom for the top-level model. Can the prospective customer, assume that the price of the Creta EV will not be much higher than the top model?
I would say that as you see the track record of Hyundai, we have always believed in giving the right price and the right value to the customers. It's now only a couple of days away, so please wait for the 17th. At the same time, two things are very important. Whenever a customer is buying an EV, one is the acquisition cost, the second is the total cost of ownership. I think we have taken care of both these aspects, while designing the price-value equation of the EV.
How much have you invested in developing this vehicle?
So we'll be announcing that on the 17th.
Okay. Now, there are certain brokerage reports, including HSBC, which have said that 2025 may be an unexciting year for Hyundai compared to its competitors. How would you address that concern?
Look, very difficult to really comment on so many things which would go around. I would say that with the Pune plant coming in, 2025 will be very exciting. It's after 15 years that a capacity expansion is happening at Hyundai. We are very, very excited. It is also the first full year, after we have got listed. So I think all of us at Hyundai are very, very excited about 2025 and a high volume. We are entering with the Creta EV. We are entering the high volume EV space. So I don't think there is any lack of excitement at Hyundai.
What is the ambition today when you're launching the Creta electric SUV, it seems that now you're really getting your game together for electric vehicles. What is the ambition in terms of winning an EV market share?
So I think our mission is very clear that we want to be as strong in the EV space as we have been in the IC space in India.
By when? So about 30% by when?
So I would say that probably the market suggests that by 2030, EV industry in India would reach a penetration of about 17%, is what the internal estimates and based on some of the other consultant estimates is concerned. Our market share in the IC space is in the range of 14% plus. We should be always targeting a higher market share than them.
Okay, so more than 15% by 2030.
I would say that, look, I don't like to put years to it, but we have already announced that after the Creta EV, there will be 3 more EVs coming in. Some of those EVs could be derived EVs, some of those EVs could be base up EVs. So I think we can look at really, really exciting times ahead, but it will be very difficult to give exact future guidance on the exact.
Any more EVs this year?
I would say, let's see. Today is the day for Creta EV, and let's enjoy the Creta EV.
My final question to you. You spoke about the importance of 2026 being an inflection point, not 2025. Why do you say that?
Because, why do I say that? By the end of 25, most of the OEMs would have brought their products. So full year will be 26. Otherwise, if you see on a monthly basis, at the end of 25, you will see a volume really doubling to what we are seeing today.
Well, interesting chat there from the management of the Hyundai group with Parikshit. The next year could be far better, and that could be the one that sees a lot of changes on that front.